It's safe to say that Taylor Swift pretty much has everything she wants and needs right now, except she was missing one thing until she used this one very unique but simple strategy: authenticity. As many people know, Taylor Swift has been fighting for ownership rights of her music for her first albums for years. In fact, she re recorded several of those albums, Taylor's version, as a really creative workaround and way to be able to gain those rights. But she had always felt passionate. In fact, she described on her recent interview on New Heights with her boyfriend, Travis Kelsey, that this was something that tugged at her daily. It was more than it was not a financial thing. These were not just the songs she recorded originally, the notes, the music videos. If you know Taylor, she puts everything into what she does. And so it was personal. And so the ownership had become part of a private equity firm. It was sold off to Shamrock Holdings. And they were going to make another attempt. The Eras Tour had helped her financially, obviously, get enough money, but she knew that wasn't necessarily enough. So, what did she do that was unique, that was super authentic? Instead of sending a team of lawyers, a big management team, bringing in the suits, the fancy prep and PowerPoint and talking points, she simply sent her mom and her brother, who do work with her. And she sent them so that they could really authentically and intimately explain sort of the history that they'd gone through in trying to obtain these rights. And most importantly, the stories about why it was so important to Taylor. Now, when her mom came back from the meeting, she still wasn't sure how it was going to go. It actually took a couple of months, but she found out this spring that they had said yes, and she was able to purchase those rights back. And in the podcast, she describes it as a moment where she literally fell to her knees crying. It meant so much. And I think it's a great example of how, authenticity oftentimes is about not doing what's normal, but doing what's needed. And she knew in that moment it was more than money, it was more than tactics, it was more than strong arming. It was about her story, about her passion, and it was about making that connection and trust to allow Shamrock to finally say yes and sell those rights. And so I want you to take this as inspiration that authenticity got her what she wanted. It also can get you the things that you want and need, that you deserve, and to take ownership back of your career and your life.